Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, I'll be bringing you guys 3 different tier lists. Each tier list dedicated to one of the guild boss battles, so you guys know exactly what cookies are the best to invest in. Quick shout out here to Zenus Purity for helping me put together this list. Already diving into the very first guild boss, that's going to be the Red Velvet Dragon. When it comes to the top of the line SS rank tier cookies, that's going to be Vampire Cookie, Dark Choco, we got Eclair, we've got Alphagato, and then last but not least, we've got, and that's going to be Cotton. Again, this is going to be the basically meta standard here for the Red Velvet Dragon to achieve the highest possible score. Next up, we've got for the S rank, and that's going to house a couple of cookies. We've got Pomegranate Cookie, we've got Poison Mushroom, we got Crunchy Chip, and then last but not least, we've got, and that's going to be Sorbet Shark. Now, when it comes to these 4 individual cookies, they pair very well as alternative builds. If you do not have the current standard meta to achieve the highest score, you can still achieve a very good score utilizing these other various comps. Pomegranate's going to be a very good fill-in for one of your DPS units if you do not have a, full DPS team. Poison Mushroom is going to be a very good composition alongside Alphagato as a poison comp for the guild boss. Crunchy Chip's going to go hand in hand with a, Pumpkin Pie for soloing some of the earlier levels for the Red Velvet Dragon. And then obviously Sorbet Shark here is very, very good with that Sorbet Almond comp, which we essentially used up until the current meta. Next up, we've got, and that's going to be A tier coming in. We've got Pumpkin Pie, we've got Black Raisin, we've got Almond, and then we've got Rye Cookie. Once again, these are going to be these, alternative team builds that you can use to get a decent, score if you do not have the current meta. Pumpkin Pie, as I mentioned with Crunchy Chip, are used for soloing the early levels. We've got Black Raisin Cookie is pretty much very similar to Sorbet Shark. You can probably swap those in and out, just, depending. Then you've got the Almond here, again, going to go hand in hand with that Sorbet or Black Raisin comp. And then last but not least, we've got Rye Cookie, which is going to be very good for, the one-shot comps, where unfortunately, Rye Cookie does actually die after the first wave of damage, but if that's all you got, you can absolutely utilize them to get a decent score. Alrighty, so then officially diving into the Avatar of Destiny. When it comes to the Avatar of Destiny, this one's really, really limited to what cookies you can use, just simply due to the reflection damage that actually takes place. Starting us off here with SS tier, we've got a handful of cookies, but that's going to be none other than Blackberry. We've got Cherry Blossom, Pomegranate Cookie, Oyster, and then last but not least here, we've got for SS coming in, and that's going to be Rye Cookie. This is literally the holy grail team that you guys would use and build when it comes to achieving a highest score in the Avatar of Abyss. This team is literally going to be the best overall when it comes to the Avatar of Destiny, and specifically the higher levels to achieve maximum score. However, if you don't have any of these cookies or you don't have all these cookies from the S rank, starting us off on SS, we've got 3 individual cookies. We've got Clotted Cookie, we've got Vampire Cookie, and then we've got Mint Choco. When it comes to Mint Choco, that's going to be a substitute here for Pomegranate. If you do not have Pomegranate, but you do have a Mint Choco built and ready, you can obviously utilize them. Vampire Cookie is just going to be subbed in as a DPS unit to again do a lot of DPS. And Clotted Cream is going to be used on a specific team composition, pretty much like a budget-friendly build that allows you to at least get a decent score here. It's not going to be the highest amount of score that you could possibly achieve, but it's definitely a strategy that you can use to your advantage. Just make sure you do not attack the boss with Clotted Cream, because it will absolutely reflect and then just instantly kill them, making it a botched run. Finally, when it comes to the overall A here, we've got Tea-Night, we've also got Mala Sauce. This is going to be a very, very niche composition that you guys can use. It's definitely not going to be ranked at the highest for the overall build, and I personally don't even recommend utilizing this team, but it can be done if you have nothing else. Alrighty, and then the final boss we've got, that's going to be the Living Abyss. Honestly, the most diverse when it comes to the different teams that you can end up using. Alright, starting us off here with the SS rank cookies that you guys should build for the Living Abyss. That's going to bring us to the Mango Cookie, Espresso, Sea Fairy, Frost Queen, and then last but not least we've got, and that's going to be Cherry Blossom. All of these are going to be absolute king when it comes to the Living Abyss. AoE damage in general is going to be ideal here to achieve a very, very good score. Now, starting us off here with S tier, we've got Cacao, we've got Tea-Night, we've got Pomegranate, we've got Snow Sugar, we've got Oyster Cookie, we've got Cotton, and then last but not least we've got, and that's going to be Crunchy Chip. All of these guys, again, are going to be alternative builds that you can use for various levels when it comes to the Living Abyss. I'll put a link down below in the description for this image here that shows you guys the breakdown of each individual team composition, how to build each cookie, and which one's going to be good for what individual boss encounter. And then last but not least, here we've got for A tier, that's going to be a couple of cookies. We've got pumpkin pie, we've got mala sauce, we've got Madeline, we've got financier, we've got clotted cream, we've got lilac, we've got pastry, and then last but not least here we've got, and that's going to be overall mint choco. And once again, keep in mind, these are going to be just, again, sub alternatives here that you guys can use to get a decent score in the Living Abyss boss battle until you can build the higher up meta teams to achieve a higher score. And with that being said, hopefully this list helps you guys pick and choose the right cookies that are going to be worth investing in for each of the individual guild bosses. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related. And not only that, as more information is developed, new teams are found, new cookies are dropped in the game, I'll be sure to update this list, so make sure you got that notification bell turned on so you know exactly when I drop that video. With that being said, guys, if you have any additional questions or need some additional help, I invite you guys to join the Discord. You can find that link provided down below in the description. But with that being said, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.